So I'm going to give you a simple word that you can use for the rest of your career, which will double your income. And the word is how. So I'm going to give you some ideas today that I have shared with many people that have enabled them to double and triple their income. How many people here would like to double their income? If I can show you how, will you give it a try? Say yes. Yeah, okay. It is your attitude more than anything else that will determine your level of success. Even when the economy is going down, some people and some companies are doing well. Others are not, because sometimes they believe, well, the economy is bad, so we have to cut back and we have to reduce our activities. And others simply respond by becoming more busy and more aggressive. And that's very important for you and I. Well, many years ago when I started off, I did not graduate from high school, and I could only get laboring jobs. And my first laboring job was washing dishes in the back of a small hotel. I worked in construction and I worked in factories. I was uneducated, I was unskilled, and when I could no longer find a laboring job, like you, I got into sales. So I got into sales. The only thing I could think of was to work hard. So I used to get up earlier and earlier each day. I would sometimes work 12 to 14 hours a day. I worked 30 days before I made my first sale. This is not a good way to live, I can tell you that. I was sleeping on the floor of a friend's apartment, and after about 6 months of knocking on doors and earning just enough to stay alive, I noticed that there was one man in my company who was earning 10 times as much as anyone else. And he wasn't even working very hard. And he was selling the same product that I was selling out of the same office at the same price to the same people under the same conditions. I took a deep breath and I asked him, what are you doing differently from me? Why are you making so many sales? I noticed that many other people heard the same things, but they took no action. Number two thing that I learned is that nothing works. Even the best ideas don't work. At least they don't work the first time. And sometimes they don't work the first 5 times or the first 10 times. They think about what they want and how to get it. So I'm going to give you a simple word that you can use for the rest of your career, which will double your income. And the word is how. Say how. Okay. From now on, whenever you have a goal, the only question you ask is how. Whenever you have a problem to solve, the only question you ask is how. If you have an obstacle to overcome, the only question you ask is how. Now, the wonderful thing about the word how is that it triggers ideas, and the ideas are all for actions that you can take immediately. And when you take those ideas, you start to get feedback, which enables you to correct your course and take even better steps to achieve your goals. So the average person, when they have a problem, complains and blames other people about the problem. Top people, they simply say, how can I achieve this goal?
Second night I've dreamt about you, babe. I don't know how I should tell you, babe, that lately I get lost thinking about you. I admit that I can't be without